Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, September 26th. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family, guys. Super excited to have you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that little notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. We are live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, guys, let's dive in. My God. Let's dive in, guys. Let's begin here. So welcome back. I hope you guys had an amazing week. We're going to be starting this video shortly, so hang in there with me. Give me about 2 more minutes. I'm just going to update the video descriptions and we will start. Change up this on here. I'm going to get started here, guys. Just with me. Welcome, guys. Let's get started. Waiting for a few more people to join in here. Start shortly. If you guys enjoy these live streams, smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Hope you had an amazing weekend, guys. Let's go. Gold went in our favor, guys. In our absolute favorite. Let me know in the chat box, guys, how your weekend was. Let's get it, guys. Consistency gets you results. You guys know how it is. Let's go. go. Let's go. Done here, guys. Let me know in the chat box, how was your weekend, guys? Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Welcome, welcome. We've got a question here. Karu. Sorry, man. I can't pronounce your name too well here, but it says, "Can I open sell, Pedro?" I wouldn't just dive into it. We're gonna dive into it shortly, so don't worry. Just keep following through, and I'll tell you guys if I do see any opportunities. But either way, welcome, my friend. Happy to have you here on the channel. Yeah, we'll begin shortly, guys. 1 second here. All right, guys, so we're going to begin here. Welcome in, guys. Super excited to have you guys. I hope you had an amazing weekend. So we can see here that we had gold melt in our absolute favor. So you guys could see that we basically were expecting gold to kind of range for a bit. We did get gold touch even these highs over here. You could see that wick rejection over here. That's kind of what we wanted to see anyway, so that's pretty good. Also, price did kind of went in this range, but it started kind of creating this like descending wedge as opposed to kind of what we saw here, like a flag. And then price actually absolutely melted. And now price seems like it is kind of coming back up, but to be honest with you, I kind of want to just recreate everything and see kind of where we're at. First of all, we want to make sure that we see where we're at in the market, right? So let's zoom out. When in doubt, you zoom out, guys. That way you guys understand kind of where is gold heading, right? So I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned that this was a key level that I was looking at for gold to reach potentially. Now that we know that gold did disrespect this level of structure, and gold did not want to hold this level of support. We saw that gold failed to hold this level of support twice. We were expecting it actually to hold a little bit more higher, and it failed. And then once it came down to this lower level, it also failed. So if we kind of even zoom in here on the weekly, you can see that on the weekly, we are still bearish, guys. we are still not respecting, we did not respect that level of support. We are still kind of trending to the downside. However, I can expect gold to either push a little bit down further, kind of stop halfway between these highs and these lows, and then possibly retest and come back up and retest these highs before a continuation to the downside. So that's something I can expect. Like even if we narrow it down to the daily, again, it is bearish, but that momentum's starting to slow down a little bit. We did get some wick rejections here at this level, so we do have to monitor gold and see how far out it may go, but it seems like we're already getting some sort of a hold of this level, hold of a support here. I could see gold come back up to these highs over here. So this level structure here, let me move it over. So this level structure potentially before it actually comes back down and retest. So come back up to these highs over here, retest. We want to see some sort of rejection of this level, this area key level here before a continuation to the downside, right? So that's what I can see for gold. That is the 4-hour time frame. So we just have to be aware of that. A lot of times people see the overall bearish sentiment and they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to get in. Yes and no, but you just have to be very careful, guys. Like this is the type of stuff that you don't want to just be diving into right away just because it looks like a gold sell, right? So you guys have to be very cautious when you're trading. These are the type of, rookie mistakes to just get in because it's bearish. And that's fine. We all go through that. So you just got to be very, very wary about that, guys. Don't just dive into the markets. Understand where we are in the markets before you guys make your decision. Welcome, welcome. Couple more people joining in, guys. Welcome to the family. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So yeah, so that's what I'm kind of expecting for gold. All right, so USD/JPY, we were actually expecting some sort of a resistance of this level here. We were expecting price to kind of react to this level, which it did, but then it continued to go bullish. My next kind of target level, to be honest with you guys, would be these highs over here. Excuse me, my God. These highs over here as a level of resistance. That's kind of my next target level here. These highs. But we could expect some sort of a pullback, potentially pullback to these lows over here before a continuation to the upside. So you do have to be aware of the many possibilities that price could do. You just have to always look at the bigger picture, kind of understand the overall direction. So in the bigger picture, we understand even if we go up to the daily, we know that price has reacted here multiple times, right? And so price has rejected this level structure multiple times in the past. And not only that, we have gotten that exhaustion that we've needed after a strong push. Look at this strong push here, this strong bullish movement to the upside. We actually have gotten it. We have gotten that exhaustion. In an ideal world, we would have loved for price to come all the way back down here, right? But we have probably enough of an exhaustion phase or a range for price to actually continue to go higher, right? And like I said, in an ideal world, we would like it to pull back a little bit stronger. I'll tell you why. Because even if we put our fibs, right, from the strong push, so right over here to the high, okay, and we move this over here, you can see that this is our golden zone over here. So this is our ideal golden zone here, where we would like to see price come and retest. So we did see price actually come and retest at 0.38, which is fine. It just means that it hasn't fully pulled back, or it's very strong. Like it's not as bearish in terms of short term, right? So having a 0.618 or a 0.50 rejection zone, this is pretty good. It's pretty spot on, especially if you're seeing price hold this level of support. You can then expect a continuation to the upside. However, if price does come here and reject the 0.38, that doesn't mean that it's not good. It has nothing to do. A fib is just gonna, you know what I mean? So the whole idea is to have an understanding of, okay, price has retraced about this percentage level here. Our ideal zone is about 50%, and the 0.618 is our ideal zone here. This is the golden level where we'd like to see price come down to. Does it mean it's going to reach that all the time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, what kind of push can we expect? Well, we could push it from the highs, from the lows to the highs. Oh, sorry. Well, actually, let's remove the fib here. And let's move this here, right? So this is kind of the top level or move I can expect for USD JPY, because it's kind of hard for us to dictate, especially when we're creating new highs essentially. And then if we pull the fib yet again and we do the push again, you will notice that exactly where I put it is pretty much the target level or the same move price could potentially make, right? So that's pretty cool. That's a way to look at the markets, guys. I'm just showing you some gold here, showing you some nuggets. Let me know if you're here with me, guys. Let me know in the chat box below. Let's go. Let's go. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me know, guys, if you understood that explanation. Let me know in the chat box below. Internet's a little bit slow right now. Bear with me here, guys. Let me know if you guys understood that explanation there on USD JPY and how to look at it, look at the markets, and overall understand what the market's trying to do. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. All right, let's start here. Let's continue on. Welcome, welcome. So let's continue on here. So that's going to what I'm expecting, the larger picture, guys. This is the bigger picture as to what I'm expecting for USD/JPY, right? So we know that we've been kind of ranging here. We've exhausted for a little bit within this range here. By the way, this is the daily time frame, guys, for USD/JPY. So hear me out. So after the strong push, right, we can expect price to range, continue to range here, or once we get a break above this high of this range, then we can look for a continuation to the upside, okay? We are expecting that because price is still bullish in the higher time frames. And let me delete this here now, but on the higher time frames, if we look even on the weekly, guys, we are trending to the upside. If we look at the daily, we are trending to the upside. And if we look at the 4-hour, we are definitely trending to the upside. Now, however, we are starting to create this range, and like I said, this is the low of the range, this is the high of the range. Even over here, I would say this is more specifically the low of the range here. Let me delete the fib. This over here was just a fake out, okay? Fake out. I want to teach you guys all this stuff. So now what I'm expecting is price 2. If we narrow it down to the 1 hour, okay, guys? So I'm expecting price to either create some sort of a double top pattern formation here, short term. See on the 1 hour here. We want to probably see price come back and pull down to this level of structure here. So this level of support before a continuation to the upside. However, if we see that price is still bullish, then we can expect price to come back up to these highs and retest these highs over here. You can see in the past we've got resistance, and resistance as well. Obviously, this was another fake out as well, but we know that price came back down and respected this level of structure. So if we are seeing that price is still bullish, we can expect a continuation to this upside for USD/JPY. Or if we start seeing some bearish sentiment or bearish candle close, then we can see a break of this neckline over here and a continuation to these lows over here for USD/JPY. So lots of good trade opportunities. And obviously we can narrow this down to like the 30 and 15 minute to get in on our entries. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, guys, right now for USD/JPY. You guys can see even our gold analysis went exactly as predicted. We were expecting some sort of a range and then a continuation to the downside. So same thing with gold. I'm expecting gold not to fully melt all the way down just yet. I'm going to explain to you guys kind of what I'm expecting. You guys can see I've already drawn it out right now. I'm expecting short-term gold to actually retest these highs over here as a level of resistance. So I want to see gold come back up to this level of structure here and reject this level of structure. If we see gold hold this level of structure and start rejecting it and creating resistance, then we can expect a continuation to the downside. And we would first target these lows over here before a continuation to these lower levels. That's kind of what I'm seeing for gold, guys. And so, yeah, welcome, guys. Super excited to have you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you understood that explanation on gold. Please do me a huge solid, guys, and smash that like button for me. Let's go. Good morning, Nicholas. Good morning. Super excited to have each and every one of you guys. So let's continue to dive in. If you have any further questions or anything like that, feel free to ask in the chat box below. Also, guys, join our Telegram group. It's absolutely free to join our Breast Traders Academy. I'm going to actually put the link in right now for you guys. Let's take a look here. There we go. There's the link right there, guys. How was your weekend, guys? Let me know in the chat box. How was your weekend? I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I actually became an uncle for the first time here in terms of my sister having her first baby. So yeah, so I am officially an uncle now. Let's go, let's go. Really, really cool. Mateos was born. So yes, proud uncle here, proud uncle. Yeah. I don't have my matcha tea here this morning because I'm here every single day for you guys at 7 a.m. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't late. As you guys know, I'm always here every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. So make sure if you're new, make sure you guys join the family, guys. It's absolutely free to join, and smash that like button as well. And also hit that little notification bell. Let's go, let's go. Amir, yes, Amir, welcome, brother. Congrats, Pedro. Thanks, brother. Thank you. It's crazy feeling, man. It's a crazy feeling. Okay, guys, so that's what I'm expecting for gold. So let's get down to work here. Let's continue studying the markets as always, guys. So, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Obviously, like I know sometimes like some people might be able to be like, well, I could look at some potential sells, yes, but also like understand this. If we see price come back up these highs here, we've already officially created a new higher low. I know that it's not an ideal trend, but it is essentially creating these lows here. Do you see these higher lows here? And then it created this higher high, and then this would be a potential higher low if we see price come back up to this level of structure here. So price is just changing its overall sentiment. We can expect price to respect this level of support here potentially for a continuation to the upside. And now let me just kind of clear the charts here for a bit, just so that you guys can understand what I'm saying, because this is the 1 hour. Let's clear it to the 30-minute. Then you'll be able to see maybe what I'm trying to say here. So do you see that this is a level of support potentially here? Not only just because of this area here, but also here and here and here, right? It's a price that price has respected in the past. Also, we've got our low here, which pretty much looked like a fake out, to be honest. Low, we've got this higher low because of this higher push. Now, this isn't a higher low just yet until price actually comes up to this high, or at least creates a new higher high. Okay, so it's not an official higher low, but short-term wise, we're definitely not looking for sells on gold just yet. What I'm actually expecting for gold to do is probably come up to these highs over here. So let me just draw this out here. Let's go back up to the 1 hour so it's a little bit more cleaner. Do you guys see what I'm seeing here? So do you see this level of support here? This is our next target level for gold to potentially come up to. Is it 100%? No. You guys know that everything's about probabilities. You know what I mean? So the market's all about probabilities, and we don't know what price is going to do until we see price actually move to that level. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for gold. We'll see what ends up happening. Expecting for gold to potentially, if we get that bullish push and we hold this level of support, then we're looking for a continuation to these highs. I'm going to leave the arrow here, guys, as always, and we'll see what ends up happening for gold. But short term, I'm looking for bullish sentiments. And then after, we'll see a continuation to the downside, potentially. If we fail to hold this level of support, then we will look for a continuation to the downside, probably test these lows here, and just overall bearish sentiment. So we have to keep an eye out on that as well, too. So we'll keep an eye out on gold for that. Welcome. Couple new family members joining the family, guys. Welcome to La Familia. Super excited to have you guys here. Let's go. Okay, we got a couple questions here. Oh, hey, Nicholas, congrats. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Amir, let's go. That's great news that you have become an uncle. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. I really do. Amir, can we look at AUDJPY? Absolutely. Let's take a look at AUDJPY, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Where is she? She's somewhere here, guys. She's just hiding. Maybe I took it off, but I swear I had it. Search. Sure, we've looked at it in the past. Yeah, kind of weird. It's all good. All right, so let's clear the charts because that's like old stuff here. Let's clear these charts. Let's see what JPY is doing. Daily. So daily's looking actually like, let's see what I'm seeing here. So, all right, guys. So it seems like we are trending to the upside. Okay. So it seems like price is actually respecting this level of structure here. Also, if we look closer here, this is the daily, by the way. Seems like the daily candle is holding this level of support. As long as the daily candle holds this level here, then we can expect a continuation to the upside. See, kind of seems like we're also in a channel here. Give me one sec here. Yeah, it seems like we're in an upwards channel here. Could be forming some sort of a wedge potentially. So it's something to keep an eye out. We did have that push, and price is kind of creating this channel here. So as long as price is able to hold this level of support, then we can expect a continuation of buys for JPY. We just happen to be at this crucial level right now. So to me, we just got to see what price ends up doing. Let's look at the 4-hour. Yeah, so exactly. So we've been trending downward short term. You can see that here, right? So then we've come to this level of structure where we're pretty much at the lows of this channel. Upwards trend. We're at the lows of this upwards trend. And yeah, we've kind of bottomed out. So what I want to see is actually price create some sort of a double bottom or some sort of a pattern, wedge pattern, an inverse head and shoulders or something or something like that. For price to continue to push up. We need to see that strong momentum push, okay? Strong momentum push to the upside. Then we can see some sort of a pullback of this level structure. Give me one sec here. Let me just find my tools here. There we go. So let's wait for something like this. Strong push, pull back, push, pull back, push. Okay, something like that. We just don't know what's going to happen exactly. It could be some sort of a double bottom formation, whatever the case is. But once we see that strong momentum push, then we can start looking for clean buy setups for JPY. Let's move it back up to the 4-hour. You can see what I'm saying, right? So it is at a level of support. So it's a key level of structure. And also it's kind of at that bottom level of this upwards trend. So well, JPY could be looking for buys soon. Let me know, guys, if you understood that explanation for JPY. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me know in the chat box below. Did you guys understand that explanation on JPY? If you did, smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get it. Welcome, welcome. Couple more people joining in, joining the family. Let's get it. This could be a target level here. Go on the 30-minute. It's just example purposes, guys. Mir Undisturbed Pedro, thank you. Hey, you're welcome, brother. No worries at all, guys. Guys, don't be shy. Let me know in the chat box below. Is there another pair you guys want me to look over? Feel free to let me know in the chat box below. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Welcome to La Familia, guys. Make sure you guys also hit that notification bell if you guys are just joining the family. Make sure you guys smash that notification bell. We are live every single day. Let's get it. Let's go. Give me 1 second here, guys. Couple new members joining in. Let me mark this up here, guys. So give me 1 second. All right, guys. So let me know in the chat box, guys. What pairs are you guys looking at? What pairs are you guys looking at? Don't be shy, guys. Let me know in the chat box. I do read the chat box, so let me know, guys, what you're looking at, and then maybe we can take a look at it as well. And also, if you have any charts you guys want me to go over, I can look at that as well. So we're going to continue on here, guys. So let's take a look at GBP odd. So GBP odd absolutely melted. You can see that these major levels that we had pointed out, price is actually respecting these levels of structure. Even with price coming all the way down, you can see that price also reacted at this level of structure down here, and then price is also rejecting this level structure up here. So for GBP odd, I'm actually expecting potentially, if price is able to hold and respect this level of resistance, we can expect a continuation to the downside for GBP odd. You can see that price is starting to reject this level or react to this level of structure. So could be potential sells. We just want to see some sort of a double top formation or some triple top, something that will indicate to us that we see some bearish candle sentiment and a continuation to these lows over here. So that's kind of what I can expect for GBP odd. This is kind of choppy, so let me just clear the charts here. Let's go back up to the 4 hour. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm expecting for price to potentially do. Even if we see the past, this is a level of structure, which I had pointed out before. So price did react to this level here. So yeah, so I'm expecting, to be honest, price to probably either respect this level of structure right now that it's retesting. And then if we see price actually continue to go higher, then we can expect a retest of these highs over here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We'll put here sells below this level of structure. This is GBP odd. Even if we look at the 4 hour here, go to the daily. You can see that where it currently is right now, it's also a level of resistance, but it still has a little bit more room to push a tad bit higher as a level of resistance. Even then, not that much. So yeah, you can see that it is an area where price has respected in the past. So we're looking for sell setups potentially of this level of structure if price is able to hold this level of support of resistance. Okay. So that is GBP odd, guys. Did you guys understand that analysis on GBP odd? Let me know in the chat box below. Adam, hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Pedro, no worries, bro. No worries. Welcome, welcome. Excited to have you guys here. Did you guys understand that explanation? If you did, let me know and smash that like button if you did, guys. That's GBP odd trade. Sorry, GBP odd analysis. Welcome, welcome. Couple new family members joining the family. Welcome, guys. Give me 1 second here before we continue on. Okay, so let's continue, guys. If you guys are understanding this, I know that we've got a couple new people joining in, guys. If you guys enjoy these videos like this and you're looking to take your trading to the next level, let's pause for a second. And guys, join the family, subscribe to the channel, because trust me, we've got lots of members here in the chat box, but also lots of members in our Telegram group and the channel that have joined us every single day. And trust me, they've learned so much. And my whole objective is to be able to share with you guys as much value as possible. So obviously, you know that having a channel and managing a channel requires a lot of time and effort, and I'm more than willing to do it with you guys. And I've done it every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you guys enjoy that, please do not hesitate to smash that like button. Also, subscribe and join the family. You will not regret joining if you are looking to take your trading to new levels. So let's continue on, guys. Super excited to have you all here today. Odd US. So you can see odd US actually went in our favor. It rejected this level of structure. We were looking for sell setups below this level of structure. You can see my analysis here, or you can see the previous live stream if you guys want to see how we were able to spot this out. So let's continue on. To be honest, odd US is still looking bearish to me. Just looking right off the bat right there. Daily super bearish here for odd US, and then we're looking like it is going to reach our next target area of over here. Excuse me, 0.640662. That's kind of the target area that I have. Excuse me, for odd US. Let's take a look here. We've got a couple comments coming in here. So we've got Travis here. Hi, good day. Hey, Travis, welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. So yeah, so it seems like we could expect price to actually continue to go down lower. Daily's just looking overall bearish. So for odd US, we could expect some bearish overall sentiment, potential sell setups. We just got to keep an eye out on it. Obviously, you guys know I let you know if I see anything through the Telegram. Or through our lives too. If there's a live trade, last week we took like 3 trades in one day and they all went in our favor. So it all just really depends, guys. If we see something, then we get in, right? So, but you guys know that I prefer quality over quantity. I've taught you guys that all the time. It's better to wait, guys, and sit it out on the sidelines than to lose money. So always keep that in mind. So right now we're just ranging short-term wise for odd US. So we just got to break out of this range, most likely break below this range, because that's going to be that confirmation that we're still looking for sells. Let's go, guys. You guys understanding that? If you are, smash that like button, or let me know in the chat box below if you're understanding my analysis on odd US. Let's kind of go back up to the higher time frames, even the weekly, and see why I expect gold, odd US to continue to go down lower. And the reason being is because not only have we been trading to the downside, we've been trending downwards. We've had a overall downwards sentiment. The overall direction of the market is bearish. And so we can expect, where is price going to potentially go? Well, we've got so many different target areas here. Even here would be like a mid-level target area for AUD/US to come to. But there's so many areas where price could react, right? So this is obviously long-term, by the way. If we narrow it down to the daily, we could see that, hey, daily is pretty bearish still. Where's the next target area? We could expect the next target area to be here at 0.64 at 62. That's the next area I'm expecting for AUD/US to continue to touch. Now, does that mean it's going to touch that level 100%? Absolutely not. Everything's about probabilities when it comes to trading, right? But as you can see in the past, all the probability trades that we look at, or majority of them, do tend to go in our favor unless something happens, news or any other thing that could affect our analysis, right? But overall, you guys have seen how we've been able to profit in these markets and be able to take advantage. So we know that price is bearish on the daily and on the 4-hour and on the weekly. So now we just narrow it down and say, okay, where can we expect the price to continue? Well, we know it could probably continue to these lows here. How far out does it have? Have a little bit more juice right now after this area of does it have a little bit more push after this area of range? Yes, it does. You guys can see that if price comes up here, it could potentially actually come back and retest here, but look how much potential it has to go pretty much exactly where it needs to be. Could price come back up here to this level of resistance, previous support, before it pushes down? Absolutely. We could expect some sort of a pullback to this level highs before it actually breaks down. So that's something that we have to keep in mind, guys, right? Because price, the problem is a lot of people think, oh, price is going down and that's it. It's officially going to be going, it's going to melt, right? You have to wait for price to exhaust. And sometimes price wants to grab a little bit more, right? So we don't force the train. Okay, remember that. We as traders, we can't twist the train and be like, nah, you're going this way. We can't do that. All we do is we say, okay, this is the probabilities of where price can go. So now that I know that this is on the 4-hour, we're looking super bearish, weekly we're looking bearish, daily we're looking bearish, and then we kind of narrow it down and then we start looking at a better perspective of the picture and we say, okay, price has been trending bearish. We have that strong momentum push to the downside. We are kind of stuck in this range and we're pulling back now. So we see price potentially, it could pull back. So that's why you have to be aware that if you were to get into here, what did I say? We are stuck in a range. If we look at the 1-hour, we are stuck in a range. And what could price do? If we break below this range, we're looking for what? In a range, guys, what are we looking for? We are looking for a breakout. Yes or no? You guys know you're with me here, right? We're looking for breakouts when we're in a range. Smash that like button if you guys understand this. Let's go. Let's go. When you're in a range, we are looking for a breakout, and that breakout could be to the upside or to the downside. Let's go. Let's see. We've got, hey, Goonies, welcome. Super excited to have you. We have one of my biggest supporters here as well, my sister-in-law. She loves to learn as well too. So super excited to have you, and you know how much I love you. And so let's continue on, guys. So we are looking for a breakout, right? So if we know that we're in this range, we're looking for a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. So if we get that breakout to the downside, this invalidates this short-term pullback to these highs over here. And that tells me, hey, you know what? Price is super bearish. Let's continue to sell anywhere below these lows here. So this is kind of where I could set like a line here and say, okay, we're looking for sell setups below this level of structure and breakout. Now, however, is there a chance that price could fake out, break down, and then come back up into the range? Absolutely. Happens all the time, and we have to be aware of this as traders, right? Also, same thing here, right? Price could come back up and we could look for potential buy setups here, right? But the buy setups is short term. So if we look at price breaking above this level of structure, we're talking about a 50 pip range. Some people like to get into these trades. They narrow it down to the 15-minute and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I'll get a nice trade here. Yes, you can. That is a possibility. It's called a counter trend trade. You just have to trade with caution. You have to trade properly, guys. You know, you have to manage your risk, okay, when you're doing trades like this, right? So kind of what I'm expecting. That's how you can catch trades like this. Sorry. Oh man, I moved my oh geez. I moved where that was. Okay, that's where you can catch trades like this, and you can see that price absolutely melted in our favor. And you know what I mean? This is how we can look at the markets, understand the overall direction, and just kind of go from there. Let me know, guys, if you understood that. If you did, smash that like button for me, guys. If you understood that explanation, let's go. Let's go. That deserves a like and a smash of that like button. Let's smash that like button. Let's get it up to 20 likes, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Couple new family members joining in, guys. Welcome to the family, guys. Also, those of you that are just joining our family, don't forget to hit that little notification bell, guys. Trust me, that notification bell, guys, will notify you because I am here every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. But I also do join you guys in the evening sometimes, and I surprise you guys just to help you out. So if I'm able to help you out in any way, you guys know that. You know, I love trading. I love doing what I do. So I'm always here. Like, I'm always looking at the charts. I'm looking for opportunities, right? So if you guys want to be notified, the best way is hitting that notification bell. Okay. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on here. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for odd US. Okay, I hope you guys understood that. Let's look at GBP. Okay, so GBP odd, we saw that. GJ. So let's clear off GJ because it's looking really, the chart's just looking overall like too much going on. I want you guys to understand everything here, guys. If you guys are understanding this, let me know in the chat box too, guys. I appreciate it because then that lets me know that you guys are understanding these explanations. We've got little E, any signals? Not right now, man. So I'll let you know if I see any trades or anything like that, but I don't provide any signals. No, I don't do any signals. I just do live trades on our live streams. Everyone that follows me knows that my whole objective is to teach you guys how to trade, teach you guys how to take your trading to the next level. If you're a beginner or you're someone that has been struggling for such a long time and you're looking for clarity, you've come to the right place. This is the place, this is the community you want to join. I'm not here to provide you signals. That's not my objective. Now, do I share my analysis? Absolutely. The whole team knows, and people that follow me and are already part of the family know that we've got really good opportunities. We've caught many trades and many pips in the past. So if you're looking to trade, guys, or you just feel left out, you feel alone in this industry, trust me, I've been there. I went through that. I felt like I had no help in terms of being in the industry. I had the support from my family, but I didn't have the support in the community. It was just such a big community that we're a part of. The problem is that there's so much information out there, you just don't know what to listen to, right? And so that's why I say, like, join a community, especially here. What I've created this whole channel entirely was create a community of like-minded traders that are looking to actually create a difference and make a change and actually start seeing real results and have an overall simplified approach to the markets. The problem is a lot of traders tell you this indicator, this is my magic pill, this is my magic that. And the problem is, yes, there is an edge. I won't lie to you. There's an edge. The way I look at the markets, you probably see it as like, holy crap, like I don't understand what Pedro's, you know what I mean? Or I'm trying to understand it, or I'm getting there. But Pedro has a certain way of looking at it, and I just want to understand how he does it. My live streams. That's how you're gonna learn, guys. I'm telling you, there's people that have joined my live streams, and trust me, they've learned out of free value. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you, I'm not selling anything, right? Do I have like a special group? Yes, I've created a special like VIP group where I focus on those people and you know, I share my analysis with them, and you know, I teach them a little bit more, I give them a little bit more time. But as you see, I don't really push that. I only focus on this. This is my live stream. You have my time. You know what I mean? This is where I'm here to help you guys, and I genuinely want to help you guys because I was there. I wish I had people answering my questions. I had to figure it out in a span of 6 years to be where I am today, right? It's funny enough, like, you know, you start looking at like, okay, like the dollar's weak, this is weak. You know, you start looking at the markets and everything totally different once you understand how the market works and how the market moves. But yeah, that's kind of like the whole thing, guys. I'm not huge on like signals or anything like that, but I do share my analysis and we do take live trades. So if I see an opportunity, like last week on the live stream, we actually took 3 trades. live, and all three of them. We took four actually. One didn't go in our favor, and the rest of the three trades went in our favor, which was amazing. So yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the family, or you're looking to take your trading to new levels, you've come to the right place, guys, and make sure you guys join. So let's continue on here. GBPJPY, we are looking at the 1 hour, 4 hour daily. Super bearish, guys. Super bearish. We broke below this range area here. We pierced through it. So now it seems like price is holding this level of support here, which is a level major level structure here of support. So we could expect GJ to potentially start. Hold on, let me go back up to the 4 hour here, because we were kind of stuck in this range before. Here, guys. What's going on with the computer? One second. Got the iMac, like the 4K one, the new one, and it's good. I haven't had any issues. I don't know if it's sometimes a live stream, I guess. Okay, there we go. All right, so on the weekly, we could see that this is definitely a low area. So this is a major level structure. We've got this area over here as well. These highs over here. Okay, so if we narrow it down to the daily, we know that overall we've been we're super bearish. We've rejected this level as well too. So it seems like price came back down, retested these lows, and pulled back up. So we could actually expect price to respect this level of support and actually come back up. Believe it or not, that could be a possibility, because it seems like price rejected it almost instantly. So it seems like we could see something like that, but we could also see something like GBP up, where price is coming to this level again. And you can see that in the past, we've got support, resistance, 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 resistance. So it is a major level of structure. So if we see price reject this level of structure, then we can expect a continuation to the downside and probably test these lows down here. Could we see price react to these levels here and here? Yes, of course. I don't see price going all the way down, because we are on the 4 hour time frame, by the way. So this is just getting an idea of where we are in the markets, okay? So I want to see price right now for GJ reject this level of structure before we can expect a continuation to the downside, okay, guys? That is what I'm expecting for GJ. As of right now, even if we narrow it down to the 1 hour and we narrow it down to the 30 or 15 minutes, there's no trades right now for GJ. I will let you know though if there is any trade opportunities. I'll let you know in the Telegram group. As you guys know, I'm always sharing my analysis there, guys. So if I do see a trade opportunity, make sure you guys join the free Telegram group, guys. I'm going to be sharing all that in there. All right, guys, you guys with me? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. You guys understanding this? Also, smash that like button for me, guys, if you understood that explanation on GJ. Let's continue on here, guys. So GBP US, similar concepts here. We've got that overall bearish bearish sentiment. We had that pullback to this level structure. We can expect some sort of a rejection here. You just gotta wait and see what price does. All right, let's take a look. Let's move on here. Let's take a look at Euro USD, guys. Let's see what we can expect. Let's clear the charts here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Actually, let's go up to the daily. Go up to the daily here, guys. So, all right. So Euro US, we've been actually trending to the downside. You guys can see that the overall sentiment for Euro US is super bearish, guys. Okay. So to me, this indicates that we are looking for sells, a continuation of sells. And let's go up to the weekly. And it seems like it actually broke below this level here, which was actually an area where I expected price to actually hold this level of support. Actually broke below it. So if you look here, it actually broke below it. However, we could just be creating a wick. We have to be aware of this. This is the weekly, so this is helping us understand the overall direction of the market. So it seems like it actually created some sort of a wick right now. It has pushed back up. So we could actually just be wicking, creating some sort of a wick, and then slightly start holding a level of support, any continuation to the upside. Bless you. So that's something that we could expect. Yeah, it's something we could expect for long term, just to understand the overall direction. Move up to the daily. So now that we understand, hey, we're kind of on the weekly, we're kind of on a major level here, and price could potentially hold this level of support. Otherwise, we're still looking for continuation to the downside. However, if we narrow it down here and we look closer on the daily, what is it looking like? To me, on the daily, this is still looking bearish, guys, to be honest. And what I want to see for Euro US to continue to maybe see some sort of a change or something like that is for price to start ranging around here and then a continuation to the upside. But I don't see that happening anytime soon yet. My next target level where I could see price to come back to is this level over here. This is kind of where this is where I could expect Euro USD to come back to before we actually see it come back down here and retest these lows. So we are on the daily here. Let's kind of narrow it down to the 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, so price is just reacting here. We want to see price come back up to these highs over here. We want to see a push come back up to these highs over here and then see what ends up happening. If we get a rejection of this level of structure, then we can expect a continuation to the downside. And then we'll see what ends up happening then if we pierce below this level of structure, okay? Or if we hold this level of support and we create some sort of a double bottom formation on the higher time frames. Even short term, like if we narrow it down to the 1 hour, 30 minute, like you can see that there's just there's no trade here, guys. This is how we're able to understand it's just too choppy. There's no upwards trend or downwards trend. It just kind of looks like it's ranging, consolidating on the side. So you need to see a break up to the upside and we'll see what ends up happening. So yeah, so let's continue on here, guys. Welcome. Couple new members joining in. Did you guys understand that explanation? If you did, guys, let me know. Smash that like button if you did. Let's go. We're almost at 15. Let's get it to 15. Let's run her up. We've got a couple more people joining in here. We've got Jamalidin, BTC USD, buy or sell. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at Bitcoin in a while, so let's take a look. I did, however, a long time ago, I believe I told you guys, that we were looking for BTC. I remember I told you guys, I'm expecting BTC to actually break down and retest these lows, which it did because we were looking at this fake out here, right? And then now I'm expecting short term for it to come back up. You can see that's this level of support. Like I haven't even drawn this up. Like this is drawn up from last week, by the way. So you guys could see that this was already kind of set up. Do you see how price here? I highlighted this box here because, well, to be honest, to be fair, it's kind of like a fake out. But also I drew this level of structure and I was expecting Bitcoin from 21,000 to come back down to around the 18,000 range, which is what I told you guys. I said, guys, this is kind of level of structure that I'm expecting. And then I believe before the last week before I ended, then I said, okay, price is going to potentially come back up if it holds this level of support. So what we're looking at here in the bigger picture, this is the mid of this range, okay, this level of structure here, and this is the high of this range, and this is the low of this range. If we are able to hold this level of support for Bitcoin, then we're expecting a continuation to the upside short term to the mid range of this range. But however, the bigger picture, let's take a look at the weekly. To be honest with you guys, we could actually expect Bitcoin to continue to go down even lower. And I could expect Bitcoin actually to come down to these lows over here, but it'll probably react quickly. So probably around this level here, around 13.5. I know it sounds crazy, but this is a possibility, and I just want you guys to be aware of it, right? So we got a strong push momentum to the downside. We're looking at the daily, by the way. Hope you guys are you guys with me here? You guys understanding this explanation? And then so this push here, if we look at it, we pull it down, it pretty much could be a similar move to this downside here around the 12,000 range. You just got to be very, very weary, understand that this is a potential where Bitcoin could come down to, but it would be probably an instant wick, to be honest. It would come down very quickly and then push back up. That is a possibility if we are able to disrespect this level of support. And you can see here, even on the daily, this daily candle looks super weak. The past 4 candles have been super bearish on gold, and it seems like we have respected this level of structure. Look, resistance, support, 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 support. If we break this support level, we'll see Bitcoin melt a little bit, and then we'll see it come back up and retest. If we reject the retest and Bitcoin is able to hold this level of resistance, I am definitely expecting Bitcoin to come down to these lows all the way down here. You know, that is a possibility, and you guys have to be aware of it. So short term wise, now let's say if someone wants to trade Bitcoin right now, short term, and see what we're looking at, it seems like price is kind of creating this wedge. Something's going to happen. What is it? We don't know yet, but it's creating some sort of a wedge pattern. And so for me, what I'm expecting to see is if we see a breakdown below, like I said, we could expect something like this for Bitcoin. Something like this, a break below, retest. I want to see a rejection of this level high here, and then a continuation to the downside. That's what we can expect short term wise potentially, but we also have to expect as well the opposite, right? Because we are priced at any given time, we are at a major level of support, right? So price could also, if we see a bullish move, we could see a breakout of this triangle, right? And a retest of the structure, and then a continuation to these highs over here of this mid-range area. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for price to do. So keep that in mind, guys, for Bitcoin right now. Right now, even if we narrow it down to the 30-minute, there's no trade. I wouldn't recommend trading Bitcoin right now because there's just essentially no trade. It's still ranging, right? Look, it's trending sideways. So at this point, you would be gambling. If you want to get in here on a buy, you're gambling because there's a good chance that price could actually pierce below. You could look for buys if you wanted to, but again, this is not the type of trade I would be personally looking to get into. All right, so that, Jamalin, hope that explanation, hope you understood that explanation. Guys, let me know if you understood that explanation. If you did, smash that like button. Let me know in the chat box below as well, guys, if you guys are with me on that explanation on Bitcoin. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at or expecting for Bitcoin. As you guys saw, even our previous analysis, you could see that, we were expecting, and I remember telling you guys this before when Bitcoin was at 21,000. I was like, guys, be quite honest with you, if price holds this level of support here, hold this level of resistance, then we're looking for price to come back down to these lows, and I'll probably find that video to show you guys. But I remember telling you guys this last week about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was going to come back to the 18,000. Some people were like, oh yeah, the bull run starting again, this and that. Yes, I know. I started trading with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what I started with, guys, 6-7 years ago. So I'm telling you, like, the cycle, we've got the halving event happening in 2024. Is Bitcoin going to potentially reach new highs? Absolutely. I strongly believe in Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's leaving anytime soon. And then, like, short-term analysis, lots of opportunities. You guys have seen that we've been able to catch many trade opportunities on Bitcoin as well. So yeah, so give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna head down right now. Just gonna go get some water, more water. So just bear with me, guys. Stay here, and I'm just going to be right back, okay? All right, guys, I am back. 1 2 1 2. We are back. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a look at Ethereum now. So we've got a request here for Ethereum buy or sell. So let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, I was also looking at sells for Ethereum. If you guys take a look at it, you can see my arrow here, guys. I didn't even touch it. I put sell setups below this level of structure. And what did we see? We saw a continuation to the downside. Look at my arrow here that I had from last week. Look at that. Where was I targeting, guys? I was targeting these lows. So you guys could see I was seeing a head and shoulders pattern formation. However, price did push down, broke the neckline, but then it pushed back up. Good thing is this was an area that I was expecting price to react to, and it did. So we did see price actually melt. Daily is looking bearish. I don't see a bullish sentiment just yet. However, we are at this level of structure here, so we do have to keep that in mind, guys. We are at this level of support right now, because you can see that in the past it was resistance if price respected this key level of structure. So that's something you do have to keep in mind. Let's kind of narrow it down to the 4-hour here. On the 4-hour, so here's what I'm expecting, to be honest with you guys. I'm expecting Ethereum to actually push to the upside potentially. We could see that it's kind of creating this kind of like descending, kind of like a wedge pattern here. So we could expect actually a breakout to the upside to create a retest of this level structure here on these highs. You see kind of Ethereum coming back up to at least this 1500 level potentially. So that's something I can expect short-term wise, for Ethereum to come back up to these highs over here, breakout. If we get a strong candle push, if we see a strong candle close on the 4-hour, or at least on the 1-hour, we see a strong candle close, and we can kind of narrow it down to the 15-minute and 30 to get in on our entries, right? But even right now, short-term wise, probably come back down here to these lows, then push to the upside, something like that. We don't know yet, right? So I can't predict the future either, guys. Like, you have to understand that right now we have to wait for confirmation. We can't just dive into it, okay? Always wait for confirmation when you're looking at trades. You can't just, otherwise you're gambling. I remember my mentor always told me, he's like, if you're getting into trades like that blindly, you are gambling. Okay? You don't want to be gambling, guys. You want to be, as traders, trading properly the way it should be, you know what I mean? Managing your risk and always just not getting into a trade just to get into it, right? Because it's looking bullish or because it's looking bearish, right? So you guys have to understand that too. Mentality is huge too, guys. Trust me, you know, one of the biggest rookie mistakes when you're starting trading is, you know, just getting into a trade without thinking about it, without looking at your confirmations, without having a plan in place, guys. You have to have a plan in place, and you have to have that mentality of, okay, if price comes down here, reaches my stop loss, I'm not going to extend my stop loss. That's it. That means price is not respecting it, and simple as that. Call it a day, move on. The market will always have many opportunities, and I feel that as new traders, sometimes they find themselves feeling like they're missing out, feeling like they're FOMOing out, and they're feeling like they're going to miss out on an opportunity on a trade. Guys, I want you to understand something. This is a mentality shift. You have to shift your mentality and say, okay, I'm going to take this trade. If the trade doesn't go in my favor, that's fine. Cut it off, on to the next. Minimize my risk as much as possible. Take close partials if need be. If you see that the trade's not going in your favor, don't extend your stop loss. That's a big one right there in itself. So yeah, Gemma, hope you understood that explanation on Ethereum. So yeah. Anyways, guys, welcome. Couple new members joining in, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat box below, guys, as more and more people join us. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat box, guys. Now that you have me here, I've got my black tea. Let's go. Starbucks black tea, you know how it is. Super excited to have you guys here. Join me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's kill these markets, guys. Hey, we got Spencer here. Spencer. What's going on, bro? Welcome. Let's go, parcero. Let's go. Okay, we've got Durham here. Gold. Let's take a look at gold, guys. Let's take a look at gold. All right, gold. So yeah, so gold, what I was expecting short-term wise for gold was actually gold to pull back. So it seems like gold is actually pulling back. At the beginning of the live stream, gold was actually right over here at this level of support. So I was actually expecting gold to push up. So we did see that actually strong momentum push to the upside. So we got that reaction right on gold. This is the 30-minute time frame, by the way, and we're actually kind of getting a retest. Even if we narrow it down to the 15, you'll see that price is just kind of retesting this low once more. So if we are able to actually continue to push up and we break above this level of structure here, you can see that this is a level here of structure. We're able to break above that level, then we can expect a continuation to the upside. So that's kind of what I'm expecting on gold short-term wise. Again, this is the 15-minute time frame. So we need to see price break above this level of structure before we look for buy setups. And then anything below this level of structure, okay, guys, anything below this level of structure here, we are looking for sell setups, okay? We will be selling gold. That's kind of what I'm expecting short term for gold. And again, 15-minute. So this is like day trades, guys. Let's go up 31. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. We'll see what ends up happening. It's kind of otherwise, it's kind of really in this range. That's all it's doing right now. It's just stuck in a range. And then this area here was just a fake out. This wick candle here was a fake out. So we're in a range right now, guys. And you guys know what to expect in a range. What do we look for? We look for a breakout, and that breakout could be to the downside or a breakout to the upside, right? We've got our targets for the upside, right? Let's see how many pips. Let's see how many pips. If we break above here conservatively, we're talking about 137 pips, right? Same thing with the downside, right? We've got lots of range potential here. And again, we've got a target area. If we go up to the daily, oh, I might have cleared it. But anyways, we had a target area down here anyways on the gold. Probably expecting gold to react around here. Get target area here. Sorry, my bad there. And then the next one probably around here, down here. But short-term wise, I'm kind of expecting gold to react to this area here. That's kind of like a major area. Gold. Overall, gold's very bearish right now, guys. So we just gotta be aware of that. We have been trending to the downside. Gold, let's go, Adam. We dabbing. Let's get it. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Durham, I hope you understood that. If you did, smash that like button and let's go. So yeah, let's continue on, guys. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for gold. I do have my Telegram, guys. It's absolutely free to join my Telegram channel. It's Blessed Traders Academy. You guys can join my Telegram group. I'll put the link in the chat box again here for you guys. So make sure you guys join there as well. So if I do see a trade opportunity, I do share it with the team. And then, like I said, more specifically for people that are just joining in or new, I do let you know if we see a trade opportunity live in the stream. So if I do see an opportunity, I will let you guys know. All right, let's continue on, guys. So let's take a look at US30. I miss US30. US30 is a I love trading US30. Let's take a look at the daily. So we were looking at sell setups below this level structure. We knew that this was a level of support here. That's why I said if price breaks or disrespects this level of support potentially, then we're looking for continuation of sells. So let's go up to the weekly and see where we can expect US30 to continue or react at least. Overall, we are super bearish for US30. you can see that the overall sentiment for USD has been trending to the downside. And not only that, we are coming to this level of structure here. We can see that in the past, this price has respected this level of structure. See that price rejected this level as resistance and also resistance down here and support. So this is kind of my next target area for US30 in terms of where price could kind of hold its level of support. So I'm just going to narrow this down a little bit so it looks a little bit better. So as you can see right now, where US30 is currently, could be an area where price could finally start holding some sort of support area. Or if we fail to hold that level of support, my next target area for US30 will be these lows over here. Sorry, these lows over here. That would be my next target level for US30. And then yeah, so that's kind of right now where price is reacting. And if we go down to the 4-hour, we want to see if price is going to hold or create some sort of a level of support or some sort of a double bottom. We can expect short term for US30 to look for buys because this is the 4-hour. However, we need to wait for some sort of confirmation. So it seems like it might be creating some sort of a slight double bottom. To be honest, not the ideal double bottom, but we want to see price break above this level of structure for this level of structure here for potential buy setups short term. Again, this would be a counter trend trade, but we could see something happen like this, and I want to show you what kind of I can expect. If we get a break above this level of structure, we can see a push, strong push to the upside, okay, midway through this level of the high here. So wait for that retracement. Price will probably retrace for a little bit, see price reject this level here, and then a continuation to the upside. That's kind of what I can expect for US30. And then we could probably see us get in here on buy setups. We could probably target these highs over here for 250 pips, set our stops, right? Oh, 80 pips and call it a day. So that's something that we can expect for US30 as a potential trade opportunity. Again, we have to just trade very cautiously, guys, because right now we are ranging even on the 15 and 30 minute. We are still stuck in this range. And what do we look for in ranges, guys? I teach you guys this every single day. You're looking for a breakout to the upside or the downside. That's what it is about trading, guys. You have to be consistent every single day, even if it's the same thing over and over and over and over. That's fine because that's what's going to get you results. I told you guys this consistently. Consistency gets you results. If you're here every single day showing up, you will see results. If you show up and watch the live streams every single day, you will see results. That's the only way you're going to see results, guys. If you see yourself putting yourself in this position every single day and you're putting in the work. You're not going to see results if you plant a tree and you don't water it. You're not going to see results if you plant a tree and you don't let the sun see it. You're not going to see results if you plant a seed and you don't take care of it, guys. You have to take care of your skill set. You have to learn. You have to water it. You have to give it sun. You have to, you know what I mean? And that's when you're going to see results, when you actually put in the work, the effort every single day. A lot of times people that get into trading, right, they think that it's something that will be easy, something that will be this is my gateway to get rich quick. No, absolutely not. I've been doing this for 6 years, guys, and it's taken me time to get to where I am today. Now, does that mean that I'm where I want to be? No, not at all. You're always learning, you're always growing. There's always someone that knows more than you, right? And so you have to, don't let that bring you down just because someone else knows more than you. Don't ever allow that, guys, to bring you down in any way, right? You always have to be positive about it and be like, hey, I'm learning. You know, this person's one step ahead of me. What is that person doing that I can implement in my trading, which will help me take my trading to new levels, right? And that's what I'm telling you guys is, you know what I mean? Be open to the idea of always learning and being able to master your trading and be able to grow as a person, right? If you're not open to the idea of willingness to learn, willingness to put in the work, then you won't see the result. Guys, let me know, guys, if you guys are here with me. Smash that like button if you enjoyed that explanation as well on US30. Let me know, guys. Don't be shy, guys. Right now it's 8:43 a.m. Let's go, let's go. Cloudy morning here in Canada. Let's get it, guys. All right, so beginning of the live stream, remember I told you guys some sort of a double top formation here on USD/JPY. We're already getting that double top formation. Got the 1 hour, yes, we're getting that bearish sentiment. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. This is what I'm telling you. We can expect a pullback. This is what I'm expecting, a pullback for US30. I mean, for USD/JPY. Expect a pullback to these lows over here. This is kind of the area, target level area where I want to see price to pull back to, potentially, or a continuation to the upside and probably retest these highs once more. Because we are getting this exhaustion phase, we can expect price to come back down to these levels, or at least wick down to these levels. Doesn't mean it has to come all the way down. This is the 4 hour, by the way. The 1 hour, again, not looking too bullish here. We are getting that kind of slow of the momentum. And at the beginning of the live stream, I mentioned to you guys, I'm probably going to see price create some sort of a double top, which it is already. I want to see this candle close bearish. And then we can look for potential sells, to be honest, guys. We could sell probably to like this level here, or even these lows over here. Near it down to the 30-minute, 15-minute, right? Now, could price continue to go high, like right now, continue to push high? Yeah, possibly. That could be a possibility too, right? But trading is all about probabilities, guys. You know, you have to just understand that. Once you understand that trading is all about probabilities, then we can kind of, you know, manage our risk and trade responsibly. And then this is where we can get awesome trade setups, right? So you can see, right? Remember I told you guys, look, double top, already having that bearish sentiment. Probably gonna reach our target, guys. I'm telling you. Probably before 12, we'll probably reach our targets anyways. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting for USD/JPY. There you go, guys. You heard it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. So let me know. Are you guys with me here? Are you guys seeing in the flesh how I was able to predict price to create this double top and this pullback formation? Are you guys with me? Let's go. Let's go. If you are, let me know. So we're expecting some sort of an exhaustion, guys. This is not a guarantee that it'll come all the way down. This is just kind of my outlook, okay? My analysis as to what I'm expecting price to do. I'm expecting price to pull back to this level of structure potentially. Let me leave my arrow here. And then we're expecting a continuation to these highs over here. Oh, let's see what's, yeah, continuation to these highs and a retest of the structure. If we break above the structure, we're looking for heavy bias. That's my overall bias on USD/JPY. But we shall see what ends up happening, guys. So let's continue on here. Let's look at a different pair, NZD/USD. 4 hour, looks like we are kind of at this major level of support. Daily, weekly, what's going on here? Okay, weekly. Okay, so let's take a look at something here, guys. Let's analyze something here for a second. Okay, we are on the weekly time frame. The weekly is quite significant. Not only that, it seems like price is at a level where it might continue to go down further. Now, how further out? We got to look at major levels where price actually respects, right? So we can see that price has respected over here, that high. Also, price has respected this support, resistance. So we're at a point where price could push down a little bit further and retest these lows here. Okay, here, see price has respected this area in the past. Narrow it down, type it up. So we could expect actually NZD/US to continue to go down even further. And to be honest with you, I think it even has a lot more potential to break even below. So this is an area here, but to me, this is kind of like a fake out. The real area of support here, right, would be this area here. But it already broke below that. So that's a real area of support here. That's just a fake out where I've crossed it off here. This area here is a potential area of support and resistance. See that here. So that would be the next area you can see here, right? Support, support, support. Price kind of faked out below. Support, support. We've got resistance, support, support. Sorry, resistance. We got support. A little bit of support and resistance here. So obviously nothing's going to be it. Remember, it's an area where price is going to react, right? It's not an exact pinpoint, right? So we have to be aware of that as to what price could be doing. So what I'm looking at, right? Again, remember, it's not 100%, but we as traders, we look at the bigger picture. We zoom out when we're in doubt. What are we looking at, guys? What are we expecting? Okay. And so we know that this was kind of a potential fake out. Potentially, to be honest, although this is pretty bearish, this could also be a fake out, right? If this next candle or this candle turns bullish, comes back up, we are then respecting this level of structure here. So then this invalidates my analysis looking at, for example, this next target level here, okay? However, if this candle closes bearish, then my next target level, and you can see that at least a level where price has respected in the past, would be this level of structure down here, right? Which is kind of the 0.53503 area as a level of potential support, right? So as traders, we always kind of look at the bigger picture, zoom out, and target our areas first to just kind of see where we could see price potentially reaching. So yeah, so we just gotta wait it out right now for NZD USD. Is it bearish? Yes, it's super bearish. Expecting some sort of a pullback for sure after a move like this. So we could look for some potential, like short-term buy setups if you want. I know some people like to trade, you know, within the 15 time frame. I like to trade within the 30-minute, ideally, just better confirmations and stuff like that. But I do get into the 15-minute time frame sometimes to get in my entries. Right now, we're just kind of stuck in this range. What do we look for? Wait for a breakout of this range to the upside. So once we get a break above this level of structure, then we're looking for buy setup for NZD USD. So buy setups above this level of structure. We want to see a push to the upside with a strong momentum push, right? Strong momentum push, and then we want to wait for the pullback and then get in on the pullback area here. This is where we want to set our entry. Want to set our targets above this level here, because this would be the next level area here. You can see this is the area where price reacted in the past. This is where we want to take our profits. Take profits. Okay. So this is just an example. We know that we're bearish, guys. We know that. Again, this is only valid if we see price. And look, we could set like a 20 pip stop. Like that's like proper trade setup right there. 60 pips reward and potentially risking 20 pips. So that's not too bad at all. This is only valid if we get a close above this range area, above this level structure here. Okay. And then this would also be valid for a continuation to the downside. If we break below this level of structure, then we're looking for sell setups. That's also something we have to be aware of. Let me kind of narrow this down here. That's a fake out down here. Look for sell setups. So similar concept. This is kind of what we want to look for. Once we kind of break above or below this level structure. This is the 15-minute time frame, by the way, guys. Again, break below, wait for the retest, and then get in, sell. Okay, that's a possibility for NZDCHF. And yeah, so you guys understand that explanation? Yeah, looks good. Perfect, guys. Perfect. If you understood the explanation, you know what to do. Smash that like button. All right, guys. All right. Mir, yeah, Pedro, we are with you. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so that's kind of what we can look at and how we can kind of take potential trade setups in the markets for NZDCHF. We do, however, have to be very cautious because we are very, very bearish, and this would be counter trend trade. Be aware of that. The price could just continue to go low, but that confirmation for us, that break of structure, that break of the highs, That break above that range level will be that confirmation that, hey, you know what, short-term wise, price is still bullish, short-term wise. All right, let's take a look at AUJPY. So AUJPY, similar concept. You guys can see I already kind of explained that. So let's continue on actually here. So go on to Euro CHF. Let's clear the charts. Euro CHF. Oh my God. So we are pretty much like at the lowest of lows, guys, because we're not really. Let's take a look at monthly here. Yeah, the euro's super weak, super weak. Yes, and this look at this. This looks like a head and shoulders pattern formation, indicating a continuation to the downside. We had that retest here of that head and shoulders pattern formation here. You can see the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You guys see what I'm seeing, guys? See that? And not only that, what I'm expecting, so take a look at this. So look at the move from the head down to the low here. Look at this move. Exactly, pretty much the same move to the downside. And we had that break and then we had that retest. Price actually retested the right shoulder. Price broke below this level structure and actually retested the shoulder, and then it continued to go down further. We are at a low, all-time low for euro right now. So euro CHF is super bearish. What I want to see is price hold this level of support. If we are not able to hold this level of support, then we're going to be creating new lows. But as of right now, there's no really trades, to be honest with you guys. But it's good that we're just looking at it just so that we understand what we can expect in the market. We are definitely oversold. You can see that we've been selling the euro against the CHF. So I want to see price kind of respect this level of support here for a potential short-term continuation. For short-term push to the upside. We need to see price kind of exhaust after a strong push like this to the downside. So I want to see kind of price create some sort of a pattern formation. Want to see price even range for a bit, consolidate for a bit, and then a breakout to the up. And we can target these highs over here and then over here. Two potential for us to look at. Let's take a look at oil, guys. Did oil go in the direction we wanted it to? I believe it did. As you guys could see, last week we were expecting oil to actually melt below this level of structure. We saw oil actually go exactly as predicted. Sell setups below this level of structure. We were ranging for a little bit, so we got oil actually to break this level of structure. You guys can see my notes here. Sell setups. What am I expecting for oil? I'm expecting oil to pull back to this level of structure. Short-term wise, it seems like it is holding this level of support. By short-term pull back to this level of structure and a continuation to the downside. That's what I'm expecting for oil right now because it has disrespected this level here. We can look at the daily. This is a major level of support, and it seems like it just disrespected it completely. This was the last leg of support. So now I'm expecting gold to potentially come down to these lows over here, down here. That's kind of what my target level is, around 75, 76 area target level. But I do want to see some exhaustion. I want the price kind of pull back up before I continue. That is my analysis on oil. You guys with me? You guys understanding this, guys? Let me know if you guys are understanding this explanation on oil. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at for oil, guys. Nice, clean setup we've got going on for oil. Let me know in the chat box. Are you guys looking at any other pairs? CAD-JPY. You know what, CAD-JPY? We were. Oh yeah, look at that rejection there. We actually had that highlighted too on our charts here. You can see I highlighted that area over there. Let's take a look at CAD-JPY. What are we expecting for CAD-JPY? Let's take a look here. Okay, so we got a break below, but then price faked out, came back in. So we are ranging on CAD-JPY, guys. We are stuck in a range here. Pretty heavy range for CAD-JPY. This is the monthly, by the way. Weekly, we're still in a range. Daily, we are still kind of in this ranging area. So that's something I'm expecting short term. We want to see some sort of a breakout. Let's see here. Even on the daily time frame, we're still ranging. This is the high of the range here. Okay. And then this is the low of the range down here. So, and price actually rejected this level here, this range. So let's go up to the 4-hour. What are we looking at here? Seems like price is, so it came back here and now it's pulling back. Kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern formation. So I'd want to see price kind of break above these highs for price to continue to push higher. If that confirms that level here, then we can expect price to actually come and retest the highs of the range if it breaks above this level of resistance. Otherwise, let's here 4 hours kind of looking bearish. 4 hours looking kind of bearish. Seems like price failed to push above these highs over here. So I could actually be looking potential sells short term wise. Yeah. Short term wise, looking for potential sells, probably target these here for CAD-JPY. It's not looking bullish right now, guys, to be honest. That's all it is. It's just not looking bullish. Is it my ideal trade setup or like kind of what I'd like to see? Not really. Kind of the things I you have to watch out for the markets, guys. See what price is doing, but CAD-JPY is just looking. CAD-CHF is looking bullish, bearish for short term. Bearish. Welcome, welcome. You got a couple new family members joining in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Couple new family members joining. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Can we see Adam? Adam, can I see EuroCAD? Absolutely, Adam. Let's take a look at EuroCAD. Welcome, welcome. Got Jess joining in. Welcome to the family. Jess just subscribed to the family, guys. Welcome. CAD-CHF is going in our favor, guys. Looking like sells, bearish. Take a look here for Adam. Take a look at that, guys. All right. So EuroCAD, let's take a look here. 4-hour time frame. Yeah, so let's go up to the daily here, guys. All right. So we were ranging for a bit, EuroCAD. Okay, so we were ranging on EuroCAD for a bit. So it seems like price actually pushed down to the downside. This is kind of level of support here on the daily. what I'm expecting, to be honest with you, is definitely not a push to the downside anytime soon for Euro CAD. But after seeing a wick rejection of this magnitude, what I want to see is this candle close on the daily strong, like a strong bullish candle, which it is because we have that massive rejection here. And I want to see the next candle be bullish. The next candle is bullish. We'll start breaking above these levels here. Then I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. My next target level for EuroCAD would be these highs over here. And then my next target level would be above this level. See, that's a level strong. So now let's narrow it down. So we just understand the direction, which is the only reason why I was checking that. And we want to see a push to these highs over here. Want to see price pierce above this level structure. We kind of want to see price do something like this, because this is a level of support here, resistance, resistance. So it's a major level. We need to see it pierce above it, come to these highs here, reject, test, come back up, and then retest these highs over here. And so this is where we want to get in for a continuation to the upside, right? Yeah, so this would be like the next target level. If this does happen, when price pulls back to this area here, this is where we want to get in. This is our entry for buys, right? This is the area where we want to start looking for buys, right? We set our targets here. That's 105 pips, right? It might take time. I'm just letting you know, but 26 pip gain. Our first TP1 could be the highs over here, which is about a 66 pip move, right? So, but we got that confirmation. We got that break above this level structure, because right now what I see is crap. We've got resistance, resistance. Look, support, support. This area here, right? We need to pierce. We need to pierce above this level of structure here before I can start looking for buys on EuroCAD. Okay. Now let's say the opposite. Now let's say price actually holds this level of resistance here, down here. Let's say price holds this level of resistance here. Let me just kind of narrow it down to the main area here. Then what are we looking for? We start looking for bearish candles. Then I'm actually targeting lows. Probably going to target these lows over here, guys. Probably down over here. This would be my first TP1 down here. So that is something that we have to consider. We're kind of at a make or break point for EuroCAD. Right now, even if I narrow it down to like 30-minute or 15-minute, I don't really see a trade right now for EuroCAD. Maybe potentially right now, if it holds this level of support, we could look for buys, because like I said, we could be expecting a breakout above this level. But remember, there's a lot of work and a lot of this area here for EuroCAD, right? We've got resistance, we've got support, we've got support. We need to pierce above this level. And so there's not much of a range here for you to get on a buy setup, because it's too much of a high risk to get in on a buy now. You see that strong momentum push to the upside, then we see price disrespect this level of structure, then we can expect on the pullback to get in on a buy. Okay, so that's what we can expect, guys, for EuroCAD. Let me know in the chat box, Adam, if you understood that explanation. Guys, let me know if you understood that explanation. If you did, also smash that like button for me if you guys understood that explanation. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we've got a couple new people joining our family. Andrea, welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. Thank you for subscribing. We've got a new subscriber in our family. Let's get it. Guys, if you're looking to take your trading to new levels, make sure you guys subscribe and join the family. If you're tired of losing trades and you're looking to have a more simplified approach. Adam, yes, thank you, Pedro. Let's go. Let's go, Adam. Let's go. All right, guys. Let me know in the chat box, guys. I'm about to call it a morning. So before I leave, guys, let me know in the chat box if you want me to look at any specific pair. And I think we're gonna call it a morning. Been a good live stream, guys. So also I tell you guys, I might join you guys later this evening as well. So if you guys do want to, you guys already know, join the family. If you want to be notified, also don't forget the little notification bell. Okay, guys, that's what's gonna help you guys know when I'm live. We've got Keegan Nace. Hey, Keegan, welcome to the family. I'm not sure if you're already part of the family, but welcome. Could you please check S&P 500, sir? All above from SA, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, no worries, man. Vantage, I used to be with. Oh yeah, we're at a major level of support. S&P 5. Yeah, we're at a major level of support here, guys. So this is kind of an area where I want to watch out for. You can see that this is a level where price has respected it in the past. If it fails to break below this level of structure, then my next target level would probably be down here. The following level of support. Potentially even lower. So those are kind of areas that I can expect price to potentially come to. For S&P. So right now we're at kind of this level daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Let's see if it's holding this level support. So it is kind of reacting, which is good. That's what we want to see. You can see that even here in the past, formed some sort of a double bottom. If we like zoom in, look on the 4-hour, that's a clear indication of a double bottom formation. And then price pierced above, retested this high over here, and then it continued to go the upside. So if we go down over here, what I want to see is something similar. I want to see price create some sort of a double bottom or some sort of a triple bottom or some sort of inverse head and shoulders. It could be anything, really. But just I want to see price respect this level. Essentially, that's what I want to see. Price respect this area here before we can see the continuation to the upside. But we are on a major level of support, a level where actually I wouldn't want to be looking for sells for S&P 500. I want to actually be looking for buy setups, but I want to see price react first. Okay. Once we see price react and break out above this kind of ranging area that it is right now, because currently price is just ranging. If you look at it, this is 30-minute, we're just ranging, right? And what do we look for in ranges? Remember, guys, I teach you guys this every single day. We look for a breakout. That could be a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. So if we see a breakout to the upside and it closes bullish, right? We just wait for the retest, right? And then we get in, and we could probably target these highs over here. Probably this would be my next target level or B. And then yeah, and then we can kind of go from there. But that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, right? So there's no current trade right now. We're just ranging. We could usually sometimes trade within the range if the range is larger, so on the higher time frames, right? But right now we're not in the range is just in a smaller time frame, so you got to be very careful. Price at any given time, you know what I mean? It could just wick us out or create some sort of a different price movement. Just got to be very wary. And kind of this is my overall outlook. I would probably be looking for buy setups. Finally, once we break above this range, kind of what I'm looking at for S&P 5, buy setups above this level of structure. That same thing, sell setups below this level. I hope you understood that explanation. Let me know if you understood the explanation there. Hagen, let me know if you did. Smash that like button for me, guys, if you understood that explanation. Let's go. Let's go. Real Friends Cole, welcome, Real Friends. Welcome to the family, my friend. I'm not sure, is GJ dropping again? Let's take a look. We'll take a look at GJ. Adam, great, thank you, and bye. No worries, Adam. We'll see you later, right? Take care, brother. Let's take a look at GJ. Yeah, so GJ, exactly. So GJ, I kind of explained this at the beginning of the live stream. We got a strong push, getting a pullback at this point. So I'm looking for potential, to be honest, if price is able to react at this level here. Thing is, this looks like a heavy wick rejection area, and probably it could just be a fake out and actually come back up. We have to be very, very careful. GJ is at a crucial point right now because this is a major level of structure, and price actually pierced below it, touched below this level of structure down here. Then now it's creating this huge wick rejection here on the higher time frame on the daily. So, I mean, price could create something like this and then probably continue to go down further, but it could also just be a huge wick rejection, like a huge fake out, and then it could actually come back in. Okay? So it's something that we have to keep an eye out for GJ. What I want to see is right now, even on the 4-hour seat, there's no bullish sentiment, a bearish sentiment just yet. So what I want to see for GJ is I want to see GJ react to this level of structure. I want to see heavy bearish candle sentiments before we can start looking for sells and target the lows yet again. For sells. So right now I'm not looking for sells for GJ. I'll let you guys know in the Telegram group, guys. So as you guys know, I always let my share my analysis on Telegram. Feel free to join, guys. You can join. Click the link in the video description. You'll find it on there as well. Hagen, thank you, sir. I understood everything was looking at the same targets for buys. Perfect. Perfect, man. Welcome, welcome. Not sure if you're part of the family already, but welcome, man. Make sure you guys join the family. I'm still here. Thought you were saying goodbye. Adam, no. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving in like probably like 2 minutes, man. So, but I'm just explaining some stuff here on GJ. We had a question on GJ. Yeah, so GJ, we want to see heavy rejections, right? Before we get on sales. Right now, it's too early to know, and it could just be like, again, this area here on the 4-hour could just be a fake out. Price could actually pierce above this level of structure here that's highlighted and actually continue to go higher, right? So until I don't see a heavy rejection of this level, so I want to see wick candle rejections and bearish candle formation, some sort of a double top, triple top, some sort of formation candle pattern forming on the 1-hour or something like that. Then we can, start looking for sells. But right now, no sell setups. Okay, I'll keep you guys in the loop, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you all. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you're new to the family, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're looking to take your trading to new levels. Thank you for joining us, guys. We're here live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also do surprise live streams in the evenings. So you won't know until you actually subscribe and hit the notification. That's how you're going to get notified. Also, guys, join our free Telegram. It's absolutely free to join. I'm going to share with you guys the link here in the chat box. And yeah, appreciate you all. Thanks for joining in and being a part of the family, guys. There's the link, guys. Join our Telegram group. Absolutely free. See you guys until